Well, film festival season is now underway, and we have a new one this year, the Minority Health Film Festival. Gerard Blanks from Black Lens and Heidi Moore with Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin join us now to talk about this week's event. Thank you both so much for coming in.
Yes, thank you for having us.
So you kick off tomorrow, and what can people expect?
Yeah, so people can expect, one, an open conversation about behavioral health and mental health. So before the big name comes on at 12 noon, we'll have a panel of local leaders here representing different stakeholder groups, communities, diverse communities, talking about why it's important for us to have this conversation.
Why is it important, especially because you're focusing on minority health, which is sometimes a group that is overlooked when it comes to that?
Absolutely. I think Gerard could probably speak to why it's important, because this really was his idea.
Well, like you said, people of color traditionally have had issues with speaking about their health publicly, right? Mm-hmm. In a lot of communities, we deal with everything in-house, right? You don't talk about certain things, and what we're realizing is you have to talk about them, right? Because that's the only way that you can deal with them, and there's probably someone else dealing with the same thing.
How did you come up with the idea to mirror health and film at once? Because that's a very interesting concept, I think.
It is, but that's what we do at Milwaukee Film. It's
and
all,
at Froedtert.
No, but exactly, right? So it's like Milwaukee Film, we're always trying to think of how can we connect film with anything. Right. And so when you have a partner like Heidi and Froedtert, it was like film, health, why not? Right. Like, really, why not? And so when Heidi came on, I had a vision, and Heidi took that vision to a whole nother level.
And you have a lot of big name guests, a lot of star power coming in town to help move your mission forward. Charlemagne the God, Styles P. Who are you expecting? What are you hoping people take away from the events over the next few days?
Well, part of the reason for bringing in Charlemagne and bringing in Styles is because we're trying to reach communities and groups that traditionally people aren't speaking to. So young black men and women, Latinx black men and women, right? All of these different groups, when you're thinking about people that are 18, 19 years old, who are they listening to? Who can speak to them? So that was part of the reason in bringing in a Charlemagne, right? Along with a group of clinicians and practitioners from around the city, the state, and the country.
Past the conversation, real quick before we go, what are you hoping happens after this week? What do we do next week and the years to come?
Take action. So it's important for us to have a conversation, right, about this openly, all of these health topics. But in addition to that, we're really hoping that everyone walks away with some clarity on what will they do for themselves, what will they do for their families, and what will they do to contribute to the healthiness of our community.
Well, Heidi and Gerard, thank you both so much for coming in. You can find more information on our website. Just head to tmj4.com.